I got to share with you something so powerful right now about sabotaging your business and why you got to watch out for this, because it could hurt your business. You got to pay attention to me, all right? My wife just came home, and she likes to go once in a while get her nails done with her mom and her sister. It's a beautiful thing. And they went out to breakfast. I won't say the name of the restaurant. I don't even care. But this is about your business. Trust what I'm about to say right here. My wife is a very clean, particular woman, and I back her up on that because I've learned so much from her. That's a different video. She ordered a cup of coffee. Trust me here. This is about your business. So listen to what I'm saying. There was a nasty dark ring in the coffee cup because it wasn't clean, right? My wife was like, trust me here. Keep listening to what I'm saying. Because this is about your business. You don't even know where I'm going. You're like, just get to the point. I'm getting to the point. Listen. My wife was like, oh, there's a dark ring in this cup of coffee. Right? It was like obvious. Can I please have another cup of coffee? The waitress, and I could tell by the very tone of my wife's voice, is listen to what I'm saying. If you leave this video right now because you're not interested in what I'm saying, go. Find them. You can go. And for those who stick around, you're going to get my point. The waitress, and I could tell by the tone, has probably been working there a long, long time. And it's not just about restaurants. This is about all businesses. Says, oh, we normally don't do that. But my wife said, as she reported back to me, yeah, but there's a nasty, dirty ring in the coffee cup, and I just want a new cup. And the lady, that waitress said, well, you get what you get. What? Now, I'm not saying that like, well, my wife, she's royalty. And my wife's like, so you guys serve dirty coffee cups with rings in them, and then you tell the customers they just have to deal with it? Perfectly logical thing for a customer to say. And then the waitress goes, I'll get you a new one. So my wife told me that. Get rid of any emotion of what you're thinking. Don't matter. Here's what matters. My first perception as an entrepreneur and a business owner myself who has been through highs and lows in my own business. When you are in a business so long, day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, whether it be a restaurant, landscaping, lawn care, HVAC, carpet cleaning, plumbing, drywall, epoxy flooring, I don't care, roofing, and it's your whole world, and you're so, I guess, burned out, and you're in a customer service business, you can get to the point where you start sabotaging your own business, and you can't even help it. I've seen it. I grew up working in restaurants in the evenings, on the weekends, when I was a kid, before I started landscaping. I worked in a lot, probably like 10 different restaurants. And so people in the restaurant world work very, very hard, and God bless them. And some restaurants, I don't know anything about the restaurant business, but here's what I'm saying. Some people get so stuck in their ego and their own suffering that they sabotage. So how are you doing this in your business?
Untrapped podcast listeners, ready to get more clients? Footbridge Media helps contractors like you get found online. They create high-converting websites and boost your Google rankings so potential clients can find you. Get the leads you deserve. Visit footbridgemedia.com/Keith to untrap your business.
I remember there was a time in my own landscaping business where I was so burned out and frustrated, and I hated my business so much because it wasn't giving me back what I was putting in. And I was bending over backwards for these customers. And even though I was making them happy, I got nothing out of it. What I didn't see is everything that I was getting. And I could talk about that for an hour, all the gratitude that I have for all the lessons that I learned. And the lens that you look at things through, when you change the way you see things, the things you see literally change. So a wise man once said, you can change how you see it. If you can't change it, change the way you see it, right? Very important. If you read Dr. Frankl's book, Man's Search for Meaning, that'll give you a checkup from the neck up. And I instantly saw a restaurant where they're sabotaging their own restaurant. And I feel like I want to make a whole masterclass about this and take copious amounts of notes. And it's like, I really want to take my YouTube channel to a level where it's like almost like I won't even have time to run an actual landscaping business because I have so many epiphanies and so many ideas that I'm so passionate about that make so much sense that I have to like lock myself in a studio as a full-time job and come up with my magnum opus and draw graphs and plans and charts and go full esoteric to bring it all the way back down into the logical and have proprietary language and frameworks of things where I draw conclusions and epiphanies because I know this and I feel this. And if I can work and develop so I can verbalize it properly and break it down practically with some type of systematic communication to where a higher percentage of people go, oh, and have these epiphany bridges, I believe that what's in my heart can impact so many people. But I'm so busy running my own landscaping and window cleaning business and trying to make these videos for 10 years on the side while doing it. I'm being pulled in multiple directions, and I have gratitude because the very excitements and customer service and pain and suffering that I experience in my own business is the stuff that gives me the juice to allow me to even say this, man. I'm so passionate about seeing things from a perspective of causality. Some people might watch my videos and be like, this guy's weird. He's just talking in front of a camera. What is he doing? Right? Everybody's a different color. I want to see guys mowing tall grass. I want to see equipment. Bro, I could post a video of a lawnmower, a piece of equipment, or about something, takes off. Oh my God, look at a piece of equipment. But then I go to say something philosophical that can impact the route of a man's life. Something that I've learned so deeply that has got me and pulled me out of the pit of my despair and got me on a path of happy gratitude. And I'm trying to explain that to someone, and they're like, next, I want to see the equipment. So it's like, I got to figure out how to do both. I'm fired up right now. I can't even upload this video. Don't sabotage your business just because you're going through something. It's never the customer's. I should have started it with this. It's not the customer's fault if you're going through a hard time. There's a law. Look at law, irrefutable law. I'm not talking about legal stuff. I'm talking about like the laws. It's testing you. Your business is testing you. And if you can't make it through, so you have to be trusted with small things. What you think is a big thing is a small thing.
If you're sick of wearing multiple different hats, and you really need a CRM software to run your business on, look no further than Jobber. Jobber now uses the power of AI. It not only does the billing, invoicing, payment collection, follow up with your customers, ask them for positive 5-star reviews automatically after you've left the job, but it also collects tips from the customers if they want to leave a tip. You just turn on the button, ask customer for tip, and I'm getting like $160, $250. I even had a customer leave a $600 tip with Jobber tips. And with Jobber payments, it automatically gets put into your business checking account. Here's the cool part. Jobber's virtual receptionist is insane. It's an AI receptionist that answers the phone and talks to your customers like a real virtual person, takes down all their information, books a quote, whatever you need. This is the future. So if you're super excited about taking your business to the next level and taking one of these hats off, Jobber helps you do all the administrative function of your business so you can focus on what matters, taking care of your customers, making money. I'm a Jobber ambassador, so you can get a totally free 2-week trial of Jobber software and a huge discount with my exclusive link. Just open up your browser and go to getjobber.com/Kalfas. That's Kalfas. Kalfas. Getjobber.com/Kalfas. Go there now, sign up, and if you need help, the Jobber team will hop on a Zoom call with you and walk you through setting it up in your business. This is easy. Do it. Let's go. Let's go. Now back to the show.
Right? This big problem, oh my God, I'm scared, I'm stressed. This is just a small thing. It's a Goliath, but it's just preparing you for the next Goliath, right? Because once you get through and you overcome that Goliath, you realize that wasn't even that big of a thing. That was just me making a mountain out of a molehill. It was just preparing you for the next Goliath. If you read Ray Dalio's book, Principles, read that book on audible.com. I kind of feel like it was Tony Robbins who kind of convinced him, and I don't know for sure, because I've read Tony Robbins' book like Money, Master the Game, and his new book, The Holy Grail of Investing. I just started reading. That's intense. And Unshakable, he interviewed Ray Dalio in his book. He was talking about how like it's just constantly upward. Like you go to do something great and you take a risk, and what does it do? It creates problems. This is like kind of like the book Principles. And then you go to work to solve those problems and you tackle, and it's a long, hard road, and then you figure it out. Some problems are easy, some problems are really hard, but you are not going to get to the next step until you solve this problem, right? And then you can do all these other things, but you're avoiding this problem until you fix that problem. You're stuck. So as soon as you solve that problem, you unlock it, lock it, you go to the next step, and you open up another problem. And he said it's an ever nonstop, ever evolving problems, and that's all it is. And when you stop seeing as I want to be successful and get through these problems, and you see it for what it is, you're in the business of solving problems. And then you embrace that, and you even get excited about that. That's how you become astronomically successful, because problems are a sign of progress. Bro, I'm surrounded by wise men in my life who counsel me and talk to me and will sit on the phone with me for an hour. I'm very blessed, and it will walk me through things that, bro, I don't know where I would be without. I've even watched very men that I've given advice to and counseled rise up in their integrity, their philosophy, their psychology, their business, and now they counsel me. I'm surrounded by great men. And if you have a brotherhood, and you got to be a brother too. You got to be there for people too. If you've been mentored, then mentor someone else. Pay it forward. But if you have a brotherhood of men around you, my YouTube channel is like 93% men. So when I address men, women too, I respect you too. I absolutely do. But what I'm saying is you are very blessed. And if you have that, then you have everything. Because what is it to become a rich man or a wealthy man if you can't trust nobody around you? You don't have any true friends and a true brotherhood and people you can call on when you're going through a hard time. What is it to be a wealthy man if you have nothing but people around you saying yes to you and just wanting to get something from you? Or maybe they only respect you because they're afraid of you, or because you're giving them a paycheck, or only around you because they believe that they can or eventually can get something from you. And then what happens if you go through a hard time and you're not the rich man anymore, and those people flee from you like they never knew you? And you'll find out who your real friends are. My friend said, if you get to the end of your life and you have enough real friends that you can count on the fingers of one hand, my friend, then you've lived a good life. You have real friends. So with all that being said, you think about all this and you think about your business, and I want you to ask yourself and consider, in what ways have I potentially been sabotaging my business? And some of this stuff starts in the home. You might have ideals that are messed up. You might be comparing yourself to rich men, beating yourself up, saying, how come I don't have what they have yet? I've been working so hard and I watch these men. These men have nice trucks. They're getting nice houses. Their wives are driving nice cars. They're going on vacations. I work so hard. Why don't I have any of that yet? You might become envious. It becomes a splinter in your mind, and it's disruptive to your spirit. And then the spirit of mammon overtakes you. Look that up. And then you become obsessed with just getting stuff because you want to so badly be acknowledged and you want to feel valuable and you want to feel worthy because inside you feel worthless, and it's a lie. You're worthy, trust me. And you're not going to realize it until you realize that all that stuff that you can't take with you, but you might say, yeah, I know I can't take it with me, but I just want to feel what it's like to finally have that amount of money in the bank or go on that vacation or have that. I want to feel the feeling. And I'll tell you something, it's great, but at the same time it's empty, because if you have it and you don't have any peace in your heart and peace in your home, you're a broke man. You're a broke, sorry man. And you're upset, and it's even double the hurt, because now you realize that you've been chasing a lie. Because when you finally get what you thought would make you happy and it doesn't make you happy, you feel hollow and empty. So, man, I'm going to stop right here because I got more to say. There's a whole story I want to tell you. I can tell you some stories. Let me know in the comments below if you like these type of videos, because I can talk about stories and tell you stuff that has changed my whole perspective, and I promise you. But I don't know if you like me sitting here talking like this. Don't you want to see the equipment and the trucks and the trailers? What do you want, bro? Come on, let's do this. We got this. Let's go.